study religious philosophy, right?
Yeah, well, Buddhist philosophy.
Yeah. Well, how's that going?
Yeah, it's going good. It's interesting. I'm not exactly focusing on the religious side per se, but I'm exploring the connection between copy please. Exploring the connection between dreams and memories. So now that you mention these dreams, I'm curious. Tell me more about it.
Well, it's like I'm in an audience, but they can't see me, right? And there's these two women, well, one lady and one younger girl, and they're sitting on this couch waiting, and then there's a knock at the door, and that was the first dream. And then the second dream was like a continuation of that. So I heard the same knocking at the door, and then the lady, she stood up, she walked over to the door, and then she's being pushed by this man, and then I woke up.
Okay. Wow. That's really strange. Well, actually, on my course, I've been reading an article, I read this article about dreams. They call them episodic memories, where you recall past experiences in detail about where and when they happened.
Yeah, but I don't recognise any of these people.
Well, it's hard to draw any conclusions with just two dreams, but maybe you inadvertently recalled a scene from a film and then it manifested as a dream.
Yeah, possibly.
Thanks. Well, I wouldn't worry about it though. I mean, it's just a dream, right?
Yeah, I know. So, here's the plan. I'm going to have a shower and then we can head out. Do you remember that shop I was talking to you about?
Yes.
Yeah. You're going to love it.
Alright, just don't take forever.
I won't.
That's a nice story. I'm going to tell you a story now, okay? It's about a thing. Once there was a thing, and it was under a curse, an enchantment, and the only way to break it was to rescue someone who was also under the curse. And one day, she did, and you know what happens next? Nothing. She had laboured for years to do exactly as she was told. To grind the mountain into glass, to do every impossible task that was asked of her. And she did it not just cheerfully, but actually singing. And after all that, instead of the happy ending she was promised, she gets obliterated, and some person, some real and genuine person with her own pulse and everything, she gets the happy ending instead. Even though all she had done was be lucky enough to be born. Well, what do you think of that? What kind of story is that? Do you know what a thing is? It's a lump. It just sits. It doesn't go to work. It doesn't have friends. It doesn't call its parents. It doesn't feed its cat. It just sits and maybe it looks pretty.